Elephants have been visiting these caves for centuries, possibly even millennia. Over time, they've modified and enlarged the caves, digging their way deeper and deeper into the mountain, creating chambers that can be up to 4 meters tall. After hours of salt mining, the elephants stop work and leave the cave. The route into the cave and the technique of scraping the walls are passed down from generation to generation, a unique tradition that only exists here on Mt Elgon. Behind this waterfall lies Kitum Cave, a 150-meter long, 60-meter wide, and up to 10-meter high deposit of life-preserving salt. At the cave entrance, large footprints are evidence of the elephant's visit. Deep scratches on the walls and roof are the first signs they've been quarrying the mineral-rich rock. But most of the activity takes place even deeper underground. At least a dozen elephants file into the cave. It is so narrow in places, they have to squeeze their bodies along the passage. All the elephants are female. Some are pregnant, while others have brought their offspring with them. Female elephants need large amounts of minerals during pregnancy and lactation, and here, they can find them in abundance. An elephant visit might last up to 6 hours, but not all this time is spent mining rock. Finding their way through the cave takes time too. This young elephant navigates in total darkness, using its trunk. It will take many visits for it to learn the intricate structure of the cave. The elephants can't just lick the rock. Their tongues aren't long enough. Instead, they scrape the salty earth from the walls with their stubby tusks and collect the mineral-rich sand in their mouths. The rocks are rich in calcium, magnesium, and natrium. A study examining samples found they contained more than 100 times the amount of natrium per gram than the average level found in plants. These walls are examined for every last grain of mineral. At a steady 13.5 degrees Celsius, the air in the cave is pleasant. Night on the mountain usually gets a lot colder than the constant temperature in the depths of the caves.
Oh, see now that is home, and we get to see that here, read and drive life. You see, faster. It feels really nice seeing something I can relate to. You see, because like now that my friend has some baby elephant, and it usually goes there. We search for it sometime and only to find it there. I never knew that it could be documented for English people to see. That's nice, man. Good vibes till the end. You have the respected guys. You see? I really feel nice, man. Oh, much love to yourself. May the universe reward you abundantly. Oh, and then let's see what this wonderful human is doing here. It's like they are, what is this? Do you call this modeling or what's this? Ah, they're making some mosquito coil. Oh my god, this is interesting. I didn't know that's how they're made. Oh, if you know that, you can leave a comment there. Oh my god, what's up?
Here's something I wish they taught in school. If you put a rope between your middle and index finger and then wrap around your pinky and thumb in this figure 8 pattern, it eliminates any twists or tangles completely. You just wrap around and then under itself to lock this bundle in place. And the trick is not to untie it, instead we just pull the opposite end and the whole thing comes loose without a single tangle.
Oh, that's interesting. What's happening now? Oh my god. That was a nice accident. Oh, man. Let us see what another human here is doing. Good vibe. It's like it's some way of untying what? The carrier bag or paper bag which you carry your groceries with or whatever else. And it was pretty interesting, man. This is good. Good vibe. When you see humans sharing information free of charge, you just feel nice because there's some good gesture. Thanks to this wonderful guy here, he tried that, what do you call it, some hack. And actually, it's like it worked. That's great, man. Good vibes. That's interesting. Oh.
I'm going to try to get a good view of the sun. Because, is that it again? Where is it? Oh, that's the sun. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what these purple things are below this thing. Because I did a video before, just a few seconds ago, and I thought, surely I'm not seeing purple things. Well, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do this all above the sun, because you all might be able to see something up here other than my lens thing going on. There's something up there too, and there's something right there too. But I will just slowly pan around it. Sun, you're so bright. But there's objects up here. And yeah, I don't know what that is. If you know, you let me know. And of course, yes, I know this green dot is with my camera, okay? I know that. Okay. I'm going to put this on Facebook, even though it's this type of a quality. But there is things up there. And these pretty purple colors. Alright.
What do you think that was? This bear cub's first interaction with the baby deer. You see these are completely different breeds, and now they have met. And they are interacting pretty well, man. We should be like that, people. People of different races sharing love and good vibes. It could be so nice, man. A world full of one love, unconditional love, peace and unity. Good vibes, man. And there's some baby duck here is struggling to see the person that raised them. Oh, and now it has grown up and it has become a big goose. Oh, look at how wonderful this is. This is interesting, man. And some seed here needs some relaxation. You see, I've never seen these seeds or had someone who has seen them. I only see them in screens.
The Kailasa temple built with hammer and chisel, with no mechanical intervention, if you can believe that. Now just take a good picture in your mind and how massive this structure is. And they supposedly removed 8 million tons of stone by hand. And the Kailasa temple is 300 feet long and 170 feet wide and over 100 feet high, and built in the 18th century. Just take a look at all the intricate detail and all the artwork that the Kailasa temple in India has, and you're trying to tell me that they did not have any type of technology to build this. And again, everyone, these are my crazy theories, and these videos are for entertainment purposes only, but they are something to think about. And I do believe that at one time there was a society that was more advanced than we were, and we has found all these structures and found them so captivating and amazing that we has claimed them for ourselves.
I'm just standing there like, what's going on here?
God, how do you think what's happening there?
So I haven't heard anybody else speak about this from where I live or from South Africa. If there is anyone, you can share the links in the comments. But after what happened last night, I came on to TikTok and I came to look and see if there has been anyone else that has seen these things. And I will post a video at the end. There have been other people that have seen it and recorded it. And I know you're going to come at me and say it's satellites or it's airplanes. It is not. It is moving stars that move so fast. They move at incredible speeds. They even zigzag. There's like a zigzag movement. They are moving amongst the stars. Last night there was more than 24 that I saw. They were coming from all directions. They were moving towards a certain space in the sky where then they would just disappear. Dylan mentioned that where they disappear, it is almost as though it's not like they're disappearing. It's almost like they're just moving outside of our vision, like outside of what we can perceive, almost as though there is a veil that they move beyond, or they can move beyond. And now I have seen these things in the sky, like some nights they're 5, sometimes they're 2. I mean, at one stage last night there were 3 almost chasing each other, with one star kind of zoomed past the other one. And I know this sounds crazy, it sounds insane, but I know now there are other people around the world that are seeing this too, and they also don't know what it is. Like I said, it is not airplanes. They are not satellites. And what was strange last night was there was this rush or this urgency, you know, where they were all moving towards a similar space. There was one that went across the sky in a different direction, but they were all moving almost as if they'd been summoned or called to a certain spot. And when it was over, there was this like incredible peace. There was just like this stillness and peace, and there was like, we didn't see another one for the rest of the night or the rest of the time we were looking. If anyone else has seen this, specifically in South Africa or in Port Elizabeth, please share. If you know what this is, please let me know. Obviously there's going to be different theories. There are going to be people coming, UFOs, angels, perhaps. They've been called for such a time. There have been people I've noticed in the other videos that have been posted that have said it is only, these things have only been seen after the whole pandemic, the whole, you know, lockdown. They've only started noticing them after that. So I know it's been a while since I posted anything like this in terms of kind of mystery and things, but I wanted just to speak about this and ask, because it's unusual and it's interesting, and it is currently a mystery. I'll post a video now after this, just of another video that has been posted here. I didn't film any of it. I will try and film it if I have a chance. Okay.
Look at this thing. This thing is flying. I mean, it is hauling. I'm manually tracking it with the telescope here. Look at this thing. What in the world? Look at that thing. I can't hardly keep up with it.
Oh my god, what do you think that was? That's creepy.
Is this comment below, Meta Cowboy?
Oh my god, what type of grass is that? Huh?
Okay, this is some footage that someone sent me, and it's supposedly in Moscow. So I'm not sure. That's what I was told. As you can see, there's 3 orbs. There's a helicopter nearby watching. Now that leaves the question: is it military? The first thing you're going to think of when you see a helicopter is, okay, this is some type of a military experiment, or either, like a lot of us in the UFO community, we realize that they are actually watching and trying to figure out what's going on with these orbs. It's pretty obvious every time you see orbs like this. It's usually in groups. Sometimes they're by themselves, and you'll see jets chasing them, or you'll see these helicopters nearby, and it's unusual. It's unusual not to see at least some type of a military vehicle or an aircraft in the mix, and a lot of times they're over war zones. And it leaves the question: are these military drones, or are they, UFOs? That I'll leave that up to you guys. Tell me in the comments.
Oh my god, that didn't look normal.
Why don't they want people to know?
I think it's a variety of reasons. I suspect, I don't know for sure, but the number of sources who are telling me that the United States is in possession of non-human technology is enormous. I've literally just this morning put the phone down from a call I had confidentially with a source working in a private aerospace company who was talking to me about the material that they work on. They're anxious that the world know about this technology, and they're bemused as to why it's been kept secret. They're puzzled. I think, again, I don't think it's a huge conspiracy per se. Yes, there's been a conspiracy to keeping it quiet. I think what happened during the Cold War, well-meaning people, well-meaning generals and intelligence chiefs made the decision that we were fighting the Soviets. All of us, my country, yours, all around the world, we were faced by an authoritarian dictatorship that wanted to basically dominate the planet and destroy democracy. They didn't want a distraction from that. And for much of the period since the end of the Cold War, there's been a debate going on. I know there was an attempt, there was a working group established in the Pentagon, very loosely involving a small community of intelligence officers and scientists about 25, 30 years ago that started looking at the idea of UFOs, UAPs, because people in the CIA, people in the Pentagon knew it was real. And I think very, very slowly, because of other conflicts, we've been distracted. There's been a beginning of a realization that the American government has to be candid. But I think the primary reason for the secrecy is within that technology, there are potential weapons that would give the US an advantage over foreign adversaries.
Oh my god. Why would people hide such information? Oh, that's the red Kailasa, man. Oh, pretty big.
That's coming, or the underlay that's coming up. It's coming up through our mass radial body and through the planetary grid, so it's coming. What we're learning now is how to take charge of it in a loving way, but in an intelligent way. It isn't intelligent anymore with the drama that we're in to surrender your power to channel. I mean, nothing against channels, but however, do you know that when you're channeling, something else is merging with your DNA template and your shields? The only thing that can channel through you that will not cause harm to your shields is your own soul, oversoul, avatar, rishi, or ascendant master level. Anybody else has a different mathematical coding, and as soon as they come into your body, they change the mathematical coding in your template. Now, even if they're nice, and somebody out there wants to channel through you in contact, you have to be crazy or unaware to let them do that. What's interesting is there are a lot of beings in the middle dimensional fields that don't understand Templar mechanics either. Not all of them mean to cause harm. They'll come in and channel and not realize they're doing damage to the templates of the person they're with and to their own. Then you have the ones that are like the Weesadeks and the Pleiadians, which are part of the Pleiadian Nibiru and Anunnaki crew from Phantom Matrix. Whole bunch of them. Just about every voice that's channeled on the planet right now, even the angels, especially the archangels. These guys are coming from the Weesadek and the Phantom Matrix, and they're fusing their templates into the DNA and scalar shields of people so they can body possess them. And now they're getting their big boost. They're getting the flaming blue sword of death coming through. So just when you see these things going around, you have a choice. You can... There's a denial factor that a lot of people don't want to hear that because it's more fun. I can go talk to my angels. They don't really care if their angels are actually angels because it feels good to talk to somebody because they feel lonesome and they feel special now that somebody from someplace else that nobody else can see is actually talking to them. Aim higher and try to encourage people that you see that are doing that to aim higher. Teach them about their Christos self. The first person you want to contact is you. Once you do that, the universe is open because once you have what's called a dedicated line, which is your Maharic seal and your flame bodies now, you can talk to anything. You can talk to Weesadeks and they can't touch you. It's really funny when the other day when the Archangel Michael, even using his little archetypal form, which is not what he looks like, it's just an image he picked up that he knew humans, would respond to. He's not a he, it's a collective of beetle people. I mean, yeah. And it's not just Archangel Michael. There's a whole bunch of them that are all connected. There's the Katumi group. There's the, all those ascended masters. We are the masters groups. That whole attitude is a Weesadek attitude. The people who are working and working with these people and channeling them don't know this. They were misled too But sometimes they were misled because they were them too. You never know. You can't. It's very hard to tell whether the channel was actually victimized or whether the channel came in to an incarnation in order to victimize other people. You know, it's hard to tell. But if you can realize that all these things that we call like people are into in all the movements out there, the old-fashioned movements with mediumship and all that, the newfangled movements which involve channeling, which is the same thing as mediumship. You know, it really is. You have conscious channeling, which is a little bit better because at least it's not fully fusing with your lower two strands. It's just fusing with the higher ones in strand 3. All right. There's all sorts of wacky stuff with tarot cards and astrology readings and all of these wonderful psychic arts and all that kind of stuff. And the people who are doing them haven't a clue about dimensional structure, about the structure or anatomy of the universe, their bodies, any of that other thing. If you go into psychics to tell you what's up, you know enough now to be a better psychic than anybody you're going to talk to. You need to bring the power home again. I call it Potterization of personal power. You know the Harry Potter thing? My daughter loves this stuff. Oh, Harry Potter, everything is Harry Potter. I was going crazy for a while when we came up with the words because she'd start, like, as soon as I wake up in the morning, telling me all about the latest drama in the Harry Potter book she was reading. It's like, please don't Potterize me yet. Let me wake up first. Well, we Potterize ourselves so often. Every time we run to a medium to give a reading for us. All right, now it's different. It's very different if you have friends and you know you're both psychic. You both know that, and say, I could appreciate a little clarity. What's your opinion? If we look at it as opinion, but too often people run to psychics just like they run to doctors for a pill, because they're disempowering themselves. They're saying somebody fix my life. I don't have what it takes to find this information. Every time you Potterize your power, well, what is? You're turning your spiritual life and your power into a fiction novel. All right? You're literally creating your power as fiction. Your spiritual connection is fictitious, as long as you keep running to things. Personally, I haven't looked at a horoscope in years. Horoscopes will tell you one thing. They will tell you subtle influences, what are called subtle mutable influences. They are slight scalar wave pickups that you get by coming through into a planetary system that do imprint your scalar shield on what's called the mutable level. Now, as soon as you begin activating flame codes and running the D12 frequency, all that changes unless you want to keep telling yourself it's important and keep yourself stuck there. There's a lot of people who run around saying, oh, I can't do this because this is in retrograde today and I can't do this. This is Potterization of power. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing with astrology if you can recognize it as a game, just like when we play tarot cards. They're a focus for the power that's really inside. But when we give that star chart or those tarot cards or any of that thing the power to tell us what it's about, we're losing track of what's going on. They are just something to focus our own inner power on. It's important because especially now,
Oh my God! Please share what you think about all that. And some press here looks like some giant backbone of something. Oh my God! What could that have been? What attacked the goose? Oh man! Oh my God! That must be some bad vibes creature. What's up? Oh, let's watch closely. You see, these geese, they are always good vibes and they are psychics in some ways because they can chase you if you act like you are fearing, you see. But they are always full of good vibes. Oh! But now what happened to that one that went into the water and didn't come back? Oh, yeah. That is really scary. Do you think there's something like a predator in the water or something like that? Oh my God! Where did that goose really go? Oh my God! You see, no, this is not good. You see, no, this makes me sad. And I wonder where that animal went. Oh my God! You see, it's like it has been pulled by something inside the water. Yeah. And the others are just sit there wondering. See, that's really sad. I didn't believe in elves until I saw him. So who? Let's see. Well, those are things that I think only exist as stories. Or is it true these elves exist? Let's see. What? Oh my God! This is really scary. How is this even? Wow. How is this even possible? Look at this. Oh my God. Is that even weird? Please, guys, leave a comment there of what? Oh my God, what is that? Is that even normal? Looks like some deaf people from Smurfs or what's up? Who is this guy? Oh my God, this is scary and really creepy. Or is this some mouse in the house doing some, what do you call it, some catwalk or something like that? What's up? That's not too good at all. Oh my God, that's creepy. Let's see some magic show in China. Let's see. Oh, see, this is it, really interesting. And these magicians always surprise me because I wonder how they are able to do some stuff here. You see, some of this stuff look really creepy. Oh my God. What's this guy planning to do with that lady that he has put in the sack? He takes the lady, puts her in a box. I think now here is where the rice come in. Watch closely so that we may look critically together and see if it's a lie or is the truth. You see, I've been seeing some previous episodes here and we realize that in these magic shows, almost everything here is a prop. And now I wonder if this box is really real. If this lady entered in the box or there was some hole in the box before he started doing that.
I don't know who needs to